Today this is going to be a video more so studying than teaching. We're going to study how Bungie actually managed to get the gates to work and the AI objectives. So this is going to be a pretty in-depth explanation, and I'm going to try to go over it as quickly as possible as I have to try to understand all of this as I go. So the gates start off at the highest number. This is, I believe, where it would end, and then compared to where it would start. So if we go all the way up at the top, the first gate, no squads necessarily seem to be affected. So no areas added, it's just a gate, and it's called gate. And then the last three things underneath it are controlled by that. And then there's another gate under here for the next set of areas. So to control the gate, we have the condition of GCC objective control 10, objective control 9. So that is in the encounter scripts in the scripting. So here we have the first encounter, chief creator encounter. It sets the data mine segment, and then it pretty much places all that. This isn't really what we're here for. I mean, we could go over in depth later, but for now we're really more focused on the objective control. So it does all of that to set up for where it's going to start, and it starts by setting the objective control as 1, and it saves the game. Then it pretty much goes through a bunch of trigger volumes and sleeping until to make sure the AIs are dead. And then after whatever happens, it will set the next objective control, and then they will continue to move to the next area and the next. In this, you can see the squad group filter that it has. It has it selecting just the specific group of Marines that it wants to affect. So we can go into here and it'll have GR Marines. Here it will have GR Arbiter. So it's affecting the entire group, the squad group, only allowing that specific group to affect whatever areas that are in this block. So in this case, we're actually going back. So Arbiter, the zones that he has, zone 19 or area 19 and 26. Those areas here, and then way over here. So he's trying to get to both of these. And neither of these have any of these checked, just all those. In order to actually continue into the next set of objectives, you're going to have a separate encounter, and then you're going to set the objective for whatever squad you're trying to do, and then you're going to set the new objective that you have, and then obviously you're going to want to migrate all of your AIs into the next encounter. That way they actually have the new area, and they're not going to just stay in their same area. We're going to go over really quickly the exact process of how this would work. So starting off, it doesn't have a requirement for this first gate. It automatically starts you off on this gate. The only area in this is area 1, so Arbiter will only be going to this area. Then come up to gate number 1. It's going to wait for a sleep volume. Coming back into the script to find out how these work, starts off by setting the objective control as 1, and then it saves. So then it's going to wait until a trigger volume of CC02 to set to the next one. After the first objective control, the Arbiter has area 4, so he'll come over here. Next up, TVCC02. Then it will set the objective control to 2. Moving further down the line, once you get to objective control 2, he moves even further, still only one area. Next up, TVCC03. Then it will set the objective control to 3. Objective control 3, he continues moving, still only one area, area 9. Next up, TVCC04. Then it will set the objective control to number 4. For whatever reason, objective control 4 actually uses the same area, area 9. So we'll go to the next one. Next up, TVCC05. That will set the objective control to number 5. Here at objective control 5, he moves to a new area, area 12. Next up, TVCC06. Then it will set the objective control to 6. Here at objective control 6, he has yet again one area, area 16, which is right over here. Next up, TVCC07. TVCC07 sets the objective control to 7. Objective control 7 is the exact same area, area 16. Next up, we have TVCC08. Then it will set the objective control to number 8. Objective control 8 is a new area, area 20. Next up, TVCC09. Then it sets the objective control to objective control 9. Here in objective control 9, we have area 26, which is right here. Next up, we have TVCC10. Then it will set the objective control as number 10. Area number 10 is the exact same. It's got area number 26, but it also has area 28. In here, it actually migrates the allies into a new objective rather than waiting for the very last trigger volume. But I believe that the last trigger volume is really only used for setting new music. And that's pretty much it. That was the entire walkthrough encounter of how that managed to work. I hope this video helped you guys out. I know I made this more so for myself than anything. I'm going to be using this in order to create AI in my waterfront mod to make them a little bit more right. I'm going to make some more videos going over what Bungie did in order to get things the way they made them. Stay tuned for all of that. Obviously, there's a lot of videos still to come. If you'd like to support what I do, you can always join my Patreon. Every little bit helps. Who knows, maybe I could even be able to hire someone to edit the videos to make it easier to get them out for you guys. If you also want, you can always join my Discord. The link will be in the description below. I also post a lot of behind the scenes stuff on there. So stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.